Hey guys, Chaos Master Brian here. How's it going? So, I'm gonna do this video because out of all my videos, there is one in particular that gets the most comments on, and normally they're negative comments, but it's still good that it's getting comments. So, this is going to be why I hate the Orange Bricks final thoughts. Uh, as you can see, I've got all the different Dragon Ball releases that I own sitting here. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Oh, no. Because I own it 7 different times. Oh, I know which one I'm missing. It is... What the heck is it? Oh, I bet you it's up here. Still back here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Forgot to pull this one out. So I own the series 7 different times, 8 if you include the Japanese Dragon Box. But talking about the Orange Bricks. First thing I'm gonna say is a lot of the comments that I get on there is, what do you expect a book to be made out of? Paper? Well, let me clarify on that because I'm getting real sick and tired of those type of comments. Quit being a jackass and understand that it was just a pamphlet. It was not a book. It was a pamphlet. It doesn't look like I even have a pamphlet to show anymore. Maybe there's still one in here. I only own this because... Oh, yeah. So this is what you got. It really... I mean, it's more just a pamphlet than a book. And I get that they were cheap whenever they came out, but they were not as cheap as they are now. I believe I paid $35 to $40 for each one of these sets. And I did own all 9 before the Dragon Boxes came out. Now, what I'm going to say is the quality on these is just not good. There's no way to cut it. If you're happy with that and you're happy with paying the cheap amount of money, good. That's great. But the Dragon Boxes are still the best way to own this. And it has been 14 years since this came out, and you can still find these on store shelves, which is pathetic. But yet the Dragon Box, which is the way that is the best they have released the series on DVD for sure, and it's possibly still the best way that they have released the series, you can't find anymore. Which, I mean, it was a limited edition release, but still. It's been 6 years since I made that Why I Hate the Orange Bricks video, and I figured I'd just give my final thoughts. It was a half-ass attempt by Funimation to cash in on the series. It was terrible. They did a terrible job. There was instances in the cells where lines of the character were fading, causing things to be blurred. This is just not good quality control. And if you don't care what the quality looks like and you're happy with owning it that way, good. That's great. But to me, it's absolutely unacceptable. Actually, it's worse than unacceptable. It's pathetic. So that's pretty much everything I have to say about the Orange Bricks on the final thoughts here. I'm going to show you a couple releases that I actually do recommend and that I do think are either great or at least decent enough to own. But as far as the Orange Bricks go, you could not get me to recommend them to anyone. So that's just my thoughts on that. Now, towards the end of this, I am going to talk about a new release that they announced. And it's crazy, but this will be the first release ever that I'm not buying. For Dragon Ball Z, this will be the first release ever that I am not buying. And I'll explain to you why. So, I only have this set of the orange bricks, and the only reason I have it is to compare and contrast new versions of the series to the orange bricks, just to hammer the point home of just how bad the quality was back then. Also, I love that on the back of this it says digitally remastered, frame by frame, widescreen, the best way to watch the series. No, it's not. Widescreen is not the best way to watch the series. The best way to watch the series is in full screen. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go through the rest of this. And again, the jackasses that said, what do you expect? Gold? No. I expect an actual book, not a pamphlet. An actual book. Like this. This is an actual book. This is a pamphlet. So, yeah. That's the difference. It's sad that I had to clarify that for some morons, but, you know, there you go. Okay, so, anyways, continuing on. Let's put this piece of garbage over here in the trash where it belongs. This is still the best way to own the series. The Dragon Box. It came in 7 volumes. 7 volumes, as opposed to 9 with these season sets. And it's still the best way to own the series. Debate me all you want, but for the original Dragon Ball Z, this is the best way to own the series. The only downfall of this is it didn't come with the Bruce Faulkner score. But for me, I prefer the Kikuchi score anyways, so it wasn't really a downfall. I've shown these off enough. I've clarified these box sets enough that if you want more information on them, you can watch my other videos about the Dragon Box and why it's far superior. So, as far as DVD goes, this is the best way to own the series. And actually, overall, it's still the best way to own the series. Which, considering that this came out in 2009, it's been 11 years, Funimation, you've really dropped the ball. There's no way else to put it. I don't understand why you can't release a competent product. It's absolutely unacceptable. You know, so many more anime have had way more faithful, competent releases than Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball Z is one of the #1 animes in the world. In the world! Not in the United States, in the world. The only one that even debates that is One Piece, because One Piece is so popular in Japan. But it's honestly unacceptable. And this new release that I'm not going to be buying just further hits home that point that they're just cash grabbing and milking all the fans for all they're worth. And right now with the pandemic, it's just pathetic. So, this is the release that if you can somehow get a hold of, this is the one you want to get a hold of. The Dragon Boxes. Now, this was a fun release. I like this release. This had Rock the Dragon. It had all the original voices of Dragon Ball Z. From whenever you first watched them on Toonami, it was known as the Ocean Cast. Still a Funimation dub. That's something that people sometimes don't realize, is it's still owned by Funimation. That dub is still owned by Funimation. I would love for them to do a Rock the Dragon Edition 2 that goes from, you know, let's say all the way from episode, I'd say 53 all the way to like 190, because they changed the voice acting, they redubbed stuff, and there are certain things that are pretty awesome, you know, for nostalgia fans, that it's very, very hard to find some of those episodes. Like Captain Ginyu was voiced by someone completely different originally, Dale Kelly, and I liked his interpretation, and he was also the announcer for Dragon Ball Z all the way till the end of the Cell Saga before Kyle Hebert replaced him, and they redubbed it, which, I mean, I don't have anything against the redub, but it would be really cool if they did a Rock the Dragon Edition 2 and possibly Rock the Dragon Edition 3. I would not say Funimation would be milking the series at that point. They would be releasing something that would be pretty cool. So, and I liked with this release that it wasn't just this. It had a book, and it was, it had a lot of cool things here, heroes. It almost looked like a dragon book. Guess what? It was a book. So, that was pretty cool. And then, to the Blu-ray releases. Best way to own the series on Blu-ray is still Dragon Ball Z Kai. It still is. Dragon Ball Z Kai. This would probably be the best way to own the series if they hadn't canceled it, but they did. So, the level sets canceled. Then they released a widescreen version of Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray. And then the 30th anniversary edition. So, let's talk about the 30th anniversary edition. It's an okay remaster. It's in 4x3, which is nice. It's in 4x3. But it's pretty much that they took this and made it 4x3. That's about it. It's a little bit more faithful, being in 4x3 aspect ratio, but there's still quite a few problems with it. The grain is gone for the most part. Cropping issues. Just certain things that in 2019, it just blows my mind. Like I said, this release came out, I think it was 7 years prior, and it was actually good. This, on the other hand, it's so-so. You can give it about a 6 out of 10. Yeah, about a 6 out of 10. With this, though, we can talk about this new release that I will not be buying. So what they're going to do is they're going to take all these discs. All these discs here. And they're going to release steelbooks with them. It's going to be the exact same disc. They're going to change the disc art. It's going to be the exact same thing. Exact same disc, exact same master. And they're just going to take it and put it on steelbook. Now, why is this a cash grab, guys? Well, the reason why this is a cash grab is they're selling them each for $60 retail, $44.99 on sale at rightstuff.com, okay? If you take that $44.99 and you multiply it by 9, because there's going to be 9 instead of 7, you're at $405. $405. This cost $350, okay? And it came with this, a nice box. It came with this, a Goku figure, and it came with a pretty nice art book. I've shown this off in my other videos. My 30th anniversary edition video showed off this art book. Extremely nice art book. That probably knocked this down to about, I'm going to say, this is probably about a 50 and 75. What is that? That's 125. 125 off of 350. About $200 for this. What they're going to do is they're going to sell the exact same thing, put it in a steelbook, and they're going to charge $400 at least. And that's only if you get it at $44.99. If you pay $60, it's ridiculous. It is, well, let's see. It's it's almost $500 if you pay $60 a set. Is that right? 6 times 9? Yeah. No, it's over $500. Sorry. It's over $500 if you pay $60 a set. So that's how it goes. And that's really all my thoughts. The orange bricks still suck. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Rate, comment. Feel free to subscribe. I'm not going to have those new releases. Maybe I'll buy the first Steelbook just because, well, I don't even know why I would buy the first Steelbook. I'll probably end up buying one of the Steelbooks because if they put Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on a Steelbook, that's pretty sick. But otherwise, I'm not. Oh, and they posted up pictures of these Steelbooks, and while they look nice, I think it was really, really stupid. They put Super Saiyan Goku on the back of the second one, and it ends right after the Captain Ginyu arc, right before they start fighting Frieza. So, yeah, that was really stupid. But when it comes to stupidity, probably no one knows how to be more stupid with Dragon Ball than Funimation. Why they dropped the ball so much, I have no idea. They do a good job on their releases of Fairy Tail. They did good job on Full Metal Alchemist. One Piece, they dropped the ball on One Piece too. They have no collector's edition type things. They put them all still on DVD. But that's what you deal with. Maybe now that they've been acquired by Sony and, you know, Aniplex is part of them, maybe we will get a competent Dragon Ball release in the future. And if not, Toei is going to be remastering the whole series frame by frame and giving us a competent product. So you can always look forward to that. Final thoughts are, if you don't own the 30th anniversary and you don't own the Dragon boxes and you don't own, you know, any of these releases and you want a Blu-ray, these Steelbooks are okay. The Steelbooks or Dragon Ball Z Kai, those are your really two options. This is pretty irrelevant now. Don't buy this. But, yeah. Thumbs up if you liked the video. And like I said before, we'll talk to you later, YouTube. Thanks. Bye.